Good morning, students. Now HS2ndyr mathematics. Last day we have done what is derivative. Derivative is what? That is, it is the rate of change of y with respect to x, or you can say it is the ratio of change of dependent variable with respect to the very small change in independent variable, that is dy dx, and so many formulae we know and we have learned that one also. Now actually your syllabus chain rule is there. So chain rule means what? Suppose that already we have done. Suppose differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x is e to the power x. Chain rule said, suppose differentiation of twice x, what will be the value? Now see, it is symbolic form. This is x, that is x, then result is coming x. So e to the power twice x. This, but here to it is x. So we can, if we write this one here, and for that we have to write this thing also. Now see, here dx I have written twice x, and for that only we have written there only 2x. Now these two will again give this one. Now you compare this one, x, 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 twice x, twice x, so it is e to the power twice x. This one 2 dx dx. So dx, differentiation of x with respect to x is 1, so it is 2 only. So 2 e to the power twice x. This is our chain rule. So chain rule, don't think that only for these things, maybe little bigger also. Suppose we know differentiation of sin x. Differentiation of sin x with respect to x is cos x. Differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x is e to the power x. Differentiation of, suppose cos x, it is what? Minus sin x. So chain rule of this one, suppose they have asked that sin e to the power cos x. If it is, and they have asked to differentiate this one, then how to do? This is also by, you can use chain rule. X, then it is x, then result will give this one as cos x. So we can write sin e to the power cos x with respect to d e to the power cos x. See here, sin x, x, so this one considered as a x, so here also I have written. Now for that only we will write d cos x here again. I have written this one. Now e to the power x with respect to the x. So this thing should be here. If you compare this one x, then automatically is. Now for this one we have to write d cos x here with respect to x. Now see, sin x, x, so I have written this, for this only I have written this. Sorry. This one has written that one. For these two, as it is new thing, so you have to write here also again. For that only, as x, x should be same, cos x is in the power, so you have to write here cos x. And for that d cos x, you have to write here again, because these type of things are not there. So ultimately these two will balance, and we will get ultimately that one. Now differentiation of sin x is cos x. So differentiation of this one, it will be cos e to the power cos x. See here, e to the power x with respect to x gives. So e to the power cos x with respect to the cos x will be again e to the power cos x. And differentiation of cos x to minus sin x. So I will write here sin x, and this minus I will take here. So this is formula for chain rule. These things we know. Then when you will use the log, we have that knowledge, suppose x to the power any term, x to the power n, that formula. Suppose this is a number, then you can differentiate like that. Or if you have a to the power x, that formula, then a to the power x log a. That is, if constant to the power 2 to the power x is there with respect to x, then your formula will be 2 to the power x log 2. Either power is numerical, new number, or base is number in this type of index, then we have the formula. But suppose it is written sin x to the power cos x, then this type of things how will you do? Then logarithm you have to use. Suppose I want to differentiate that one, so first you have to write y is this, introduce log on both the side, sin x to the power cos x, and log has one property, that log m power n, then n will come to the front. So here also cos x will come forward. Then in this case you find this into that. So log y is this, so log y is this. Now if we differentiate with respect to x, differentiation of log y with respect to x is 1 by y dy dx. Differentiation of this total thing is u into b form. So first you keep log sin x there, then differentiate cos x. Cos x differentiation is minus sin x. Now keep cos x remaining position, differentiate log sin x. Logarithm of sin x is 1 by sin x, and differentiation of sin x is cos x. So dy dx will be equal to, y you have to take in this side, y is what? This one, sin x power cos x. Here inside bracket minus sin x log sin x, and here you can write cot x cos x. So this is the answer. So student, this type of things, logarithm we are using. By using logarithm, when we can do, when we find both are variable. So suppose if it is cos x, power is x, both are variable, then how to do? So if it is, you find derivative of this one. This is your homework. So it is which procedure you will do? You will do by using logarithm. Logarithm we are using when, because sometimes if power is there, with directly differentiation we can do. If base is constant, then also we can do, we have formula. But if both are variable, then only log is the solution. After introducing log, you have to do. Or another time also log used when calculation is very big. So that's why you can do. Now we want to go for next one. Other type also there, parametric form and other things are also there. So now we will do, that is, if suppose y is given x cube plus thrice x square plus 2. If they ask what is d2y dx2, they have asked to find, suppose this one. So you will do what? First to calculate dy dx. So if we differentiate x cube, it will be 3x square. If we differentiate that, it is 6x. Now d2y dx2 means you have to differentiate 3x square plus 6x. 3x square, if we differentiate, 3 is the constant, x square differentiation is twice x. 6 will come out, differentiation of x is 1. So 6x plus 6 is the differentiation, double differentiation of the given y. So student, today your exam is there, give exam nicely, best wishes from me.